Hi folks, Mike Jameson here. Boy, what a year, eh? 2020. God, I hope 2021 is a little better. Just a little bit. There's some things I wanted to talk about. Since it's been such a depressing, dark, gloomy year of 2020. But something that I wanted to talk about. Well, let me adjust my camera here. Is like, is your glass half empty or half full sort of person? Both can impact your physical and mental health. That being a positive thinker is the better of the two. A recent study followed 70,000 women from 2004 to 2012 and found that those who were optimistic and a significantly lower risk of dying from several major causes of death, including heart disease, stroke, cancer, including breast, ovarian, lung, colorectal cancers, infections, which I've dealt with, respiratory disease. Other proven benefits of thinking positive include better quality of life, higher energy levels, better physiological, psychological, and physical health, faster recovery from injury or illness. I've dealt with that too. Fewer colds, lower rates of depression, better stress management, and coping skills. Longer lifespan, okay? Positive thinking isn't magic and it won't make all of your problems disappear. What it will do is make problems seem more manageable and help you approach hardships in a more positive and productive way. How to think positive thoughts is hard for some, easy for others. Positive thinking can be achieved through a few different techniques that have been proven effective, such as positive self-talk, positive imagery. Here are some tips that can get you started and help you train your brain how to think positively. And I have used these myself. Focus on the good things. Challenging situations and obstacles are a part of life, folks. When you're faced with one, focus on the good things, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they seem. If you look for it, you can always find the proverbial silver lining in every cloud, even if it's not immediately obvious. For example, if someone cancels plans, focus on how it frees up time for you to catch up on a TV show or other activities you enjoy. Practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude has been shown to reduce stress levels, improve self-esteem, foster resilience, even very difficult times. Think of people, moments, or things that bring you some kind of comfort or happiness, and try to express your gratitude at least once a day. Once a day. This could be thanking a coworker for helping with the project, a loved one for washing the dishes, or your dog for unconditional love they give you. Keep a journal, a gratitude journal. Studies, trusted sources have found that writing down the things that you're grateful for can improve your optimism and sense of well-being. You can do this by writing in a gratitude journal every day or jotting down a list of things you're grateful for in days that you're having a hard time. Open yourself to humor. Be humorous, folks. Studies have found that laughter lowers stress, anxiety, and depression. It also improves coping skills, mood, and self-esteem. Be open to humor in all situations, especially the difficult ones, and give yourself permission to laugh. It instantly lightens the mood and makes things seem a little less difficult. Even if you're not feeling it, pretending or forcing yourself to laugh can improve your mood and lower stress. Excuse me. Spending time with positive people. Get rid of the negative people. It's been shown that it is contagious. Okay? Have you noticed how someone in a bad mood can bring down almost everyone in a room? A positive person has the opposite effect on others being around. Positive people has been shown to improve self-esteem and increase your chances of reaching goals. Surround yourself with people who will lift you up and help you see the bright side. Practice positive self-talk. Talk. We tend to be the hardest on ourselves and be our own worst critic. Over time, this can cause you to form a negative opinion of yourself that can be hard to shake. To stop this, you'll need to be mindful of the voice in your head and respond with positive messages, also known as positive self-talk. Talk to yourself. Research shows that even a small shift in the way you talk to yourself can influence your ability to regulate your feelings and thoughts and behavior under stress. Here's an example. Instead of thinking, I really messed that up, try this. Say, I'll try it again a different way. Identify your areas of negativity. Take a look at the different areas of your life. Identify the ones in which you tend to be the most negative. Not sure? Ask a trusted friend or a colleague. Chances are that they'll be able to offer some insight. A coworker might notice that you tend to be negative at work. Your spouse may notice that you get especially negative while driving. Tackle one area at a time. Don't do them all at once. Start every day on a positive note. Create a ritual in which you start off each day with something uplifting and positive. Here are a few ideas. Tell yourself that it's going to be a great day or any other positive affirmation. Listen to a happy and positive song or playlist. Meditate. Share some positivity by a compliment, doing something nice for someone. How to think positive when everything is going wrong. Trying to be positive when you're grieving and experiencing other serious distress can seem impossible during these times. It's important to take the pressure off of yourself to find the silver lining. Instead, channel that energy into getting support from others. Positive thinking isn't about burying every negative thought or emotion under the rug, okay? The lowest points in our lives are often the ones that motivate us to move on. Make positive changes. When going through such a time, try to see yourself as if you were a good friend in need of comfort and sound advice. What would you say to her? You'd likely acknowledge her in feelings and remind her she has every right to feel sad or angry in her situation, and then offer support with a gentle reminder that things will get better. It all boils down to this, folks. Thinking negative almost all the time will always bring on negative situations, such as being depressed all the time. It also affects you physically. It could give you nausea, headaches every day. Just not feeling motivated. Just laying around. Especially in these times. There is so much going on in the world today that no matter where you turn, no matter where you go, there is all these negative things going on. It just seems like you turn on the TV, there's the news, always negative, nothing positive. You turn on the radio, the news pops on. Breaking news. There's always something negative. It's just it's craziness, and you gotta step away. I find this happens to me virtually all the time. I spend a lot of time in my studio, and I like to watch the news in the morning, see what's going on. But it's always negative, and there's times where I have to just shut that off. And even Facebook is another time issue where that's you're bored, you just sit there and you're on Facebook, TikTok, this, that, and the other thing that's on there. Any social networking site, that could get depressing for a while, and you have to just stand back and take a break once in a while. I do a lot of record. I record a lot of music, and I'm a YouTuber, and so I like to post a lot of my recordings on the internet, and that just it takes up some of my time. But it is important that with the all this negative stuff that's going on, those of you that live locally here in Ogdensburg, New York, a lot of negative stuff. You got to just step back and ignore this stuff for a while and just think about yourself and think positively about yourself, about everyone around you. Surround yourself with positive people, okay? If you're always thinking in the negative, you're not going to feel any better than what you were before, okay? Living in darkness. No. Change that, okay? There is, something else that I do a lot of talking with different individuals on YouTube through the chat room, just giving some positive advice, some meditation practices. I meditate virtually every morning, and I have a technique that I use where I use 432 hertz tone, because it's been proven that doctors and scientists have proven that listening to this tone has some physical effects, positive effects to your body. Being a severe diabetic and an amputee, those are some of the things that I use to uplift myself and not be such a down person all the time, laying around doing nothing. That is not healthy. So, anyways, that's it, and that's all I have to talk about. But what I want you to do, give a like, share this to somebody that you love that might benefit from anything that I have talked about. Surround yourself with positive people. Hop over to YouTube, and you can also see this video on my YouTube channel. Okay. Also, listen to some of my music that I've made. You could. I'm on all kinds of different social networking sites. I have a radio station called Zeno.fm/JMO10. You can listen to some of my music there. You could hop over to Twitter. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. I've got some videos on TikTok also. You can subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. Okay? And we will talk to you later. Thank you for listening. Bye.